Hello, my friends. I just an update on 988 Jake supervisors and Illinois' stupid rules. Because this is what I found out today. Because I talked about sex, really just didn't talk about my being sexually abused as a child. I just talked about my help with my multiples causing me to have a sexual act, and because I asked for help, I mean, they said I'm not being punished. I'm just putting on um, restrictions. But because of my childhood and being severely abused, you don't get multiple personalities from not being severely abused by my aunt and being sexually abused by my foster brother, who was really a relative. Um, I didn't talk about that because I know I'm not supposed to. But I didn't know that I went over the line and they won't forgive me for it. And be honest, it's really hard for me to feel that there's anybody out there that cares about me. I mean, the counselors that talk, they say we do care, we like to talk to you, but what about the people outside of here, like you people? Do you care about me? My family don't seem to be. They're not there for me. They don't talk to me. How am I supposed to do everything by myself? I'd like to know. Does anybody out there do everything every day by themselves, for themselves? Because, like, I have rabbit cages that need fixed, and I don't have money. And sometimes my car needs a little help, like putting a battery in. I actually was able to get a nephew to help me with that. Does he call me once in a while? No. Am I ever asked for Christmas and Thanksgiving? No. And my sister is a narcissist, and I didn't realize how evil narcissism can be. I do like some of the people, but they think that I talk too much. And when I have other people answer, like Portland, Oregon, and New Jersey, and they say, you don't call very often. You only call when you have trouble with the multiples and you're suicidal and you just need a little help. Sometimes I think I need a lot more help than maybe I should take you around the house and let you see all the mice droppings and the papers hanging out of the cabinets and just all the poo all over the countertops, and I try to clean it, and the next time I clean it one day, and the next day the mice are running across the counters. And it's the city, it's the whole city. I can't just get an exterminator and it be done forever or a year or so. It's something that's got to be constantly worked on, and really I really don't want to deal with mice. I'd rather deal with getting away from this house, somehow finding a way of getting April or June to help me by helping me do the secure party creditor, and she wants $600, and I don't know how it's going to come out unless I borrow money from somewhere or somebody, and that's $600 that would be really helpful for her to do this, because I don't know how long it takes to become a secure party creditor, but becoming a secure party creditor has a lot of advantages, even to the police. I mean, they can't pull you over once you have a secure party creditor for anything, but unless you hurt somebody, they can't give you a ticket for anything. You don't have to have a driver's license, a license plates. You'll have to have insurance. I'm not sure if no insurance for just cars. Maybe it's with everything, like house insurance and car insurance and whatever kind of insurance that you're forced to take, because you're not supposed to be forced to do anything on this in this United States Oh, I just like, I mean, you didn't know what the United States was called before. Um, the this island was taken over by England, which is my family, and I feel bad for it because I think the Indians had the right ideas of taking care of the earth, because we didn't take care of the earth, and the earth is dying now. And the earth is more like a being. It breathes and it cries and it laughs, and you notice, and the Indians call the mountains their boobs. Well, they do have stuff come out of them, but anyway, I wanted to let you know that the United States once was called Turtle Island. I think it's kind of interesting. And you look at the United States, it does have 4 feet head and tail. Anyway, so anyway, just Jake is still not allowed to talk to me, and it didn't just happen with him. It happened with 2 other people, and because of that, I'm punished forever. Only if I'm talking on Illinois. Once one of the other states answers for Illinois, I'm free of everything. It's wonderful for a while. But I told the supervisor that I'd kill myself over the restrictions, and he just said, "Well, we gave you 3 times, and that's a present for me. I get 3 times a day, and who cares?" Sometimes you have to do things for others to save them and not yourself. I don't know. You watch that Advantage with a Purpose, or however it's said, and you see a lot of those people were really loved by their families. Like David Pilates' son had that one mental illness that caused him to kill himself because he couldn't control his sleep at night. He slept all night, or he'd be awake all night, and it just. But then, I mean, it was an illness. Maybe it's a demon, because I don't believe that illness is something that causes mental issues. I think it's more a spiritual thing, and mine is because Satan don't like me, and I'm on the earth, and I was an angel at one time. So I have big stories, and that's why I say someday you'll know that I really love everyone. Maybe not myself. I had somebody send me a message and said, "Quit doing YouTubes." And if you don't like my YouTubes, I'm sorry. This gets some stress off of me. My blood pressure is really like 120 or 210. It was 120 on my right side and 210 on the other left side. How is that possible? I don't know. But I do believe that because I am what they call a starseed, that my body doesn't react like humans do, that the earth changes and my body changes with the earth, and nobody studied it before. So anybody wants to study something that hasn't been studied, study about how the earth changes and how people's bodies react to the earth change. Kind of interesting. Maybe you can make a lot of money. I don't know. But I don't see my family ever calling me. They hate me for what happened to me. Was it my fault? I seem to be blamed for things that aren't my fault for a very long time. And people think if you pray to God, He's going to change everything for you. Not immediately, usually not. I know He's working on me getting married. Yeah, Jake. I don't give a shit. Really. I just wish God would find somebody that had a big heart, be there for me, do the good chakra. There's a story somebody give me, talked about this guy would be there for you and love you forever and be there for everything, every moment, every desire, every hurt and painful thing that you dealt with, and all that kind of said, and it answered, love chakra. I once loved myself many years ago. I was 4. And I changed my name today to Mitzi from Donna because that's what my mother named me, my real mom. And my last name is Zainu. It has a lot to do with Bigfoot. So, my updates, I'm sorry if you don't like it. In fact, I was shocked when YouTube opened up a live one for me, because they don't do that unless they've done so many videos or so many hours. I don't know how that works, but if you're thinking about calling Illinois 988, I could probably give you the 800 number and complain. But they think they're doing what was right for people, to not talk as much and be there all the time and getting too close to people. I tried my best not to. I like people and I can laugh with them sometimes. And people, if I get over talk things I'm not supposed to, they let me know. But they should have let me know that day instead of hurting me all over. My childhood comes back out. Wondering if God allows this because it'll heal me somehow. But how long does that take to heal? I've been 35 years in therapy and I'm done. And I have a sexual abuse counselor. And is it going to do any good, or am I just wasting time? If you know me, talking about my aunt, wasting time was a sin. Sin was a grievous thing to do. And having friends was a sin too, because their families were sinners. And is there really such thing as sin? Or is it pre-planned in heaven before we get here? Because in heaven, you're both sexes, and you're curious about what you can do down here, and you choose your gender, and you ask certain people what they want to do with you, or how they want to act, or whatever. It's like a contract. You have a contract with God. So, have a good evening or day, whatever it is for you. I bless you all with the angel that was inside of me at one time. And I love you all more than you should know. I mean, more than you know. Even if I don't know you. And I can't fix my teeth because of my blood pressure. In Illinois, they won't work on you if your blood pressure is high and you don't take medicine. And I'm trying my best with supplements so far. Not good. So, if I get $10,000, yeah, I can go to Mexico and get fixed. I need I'm secure party creditor for, so I could get my teeth fixed, my house paid for, get my motor home, and be gone and be able to be happy and talk to you guys. And say, hallelujah. And they won't clean my teeth until my teeth are fixed. It's just a bunch of baloney. So, Good night.